This is it, the last trivia quiz of the year. It is episode number 366. The category will be New Year's Resolution Trivia. My New Year's resolution for this channel is to not ask for subscribers or likes or comments or anything like that. I hate it when YouTubers do that. So after today, I will not ask. But right now, if you haven't subscribed, please do. No more. Good luck on today's trivia quiz. Question 1. Drinking more water should be at the top of everyone's New Year's resolution list. What is the chemical symbol for regular drinking water? The answer is H2O. Question 2. Often tracked by healthy gym goers, what is the unit of energy defined as the amount of heat needed to raise a quantity of water by 1 degree of temperature? That's a mouthful. It's a lot easier than it sounds. The answer is calorie. Question 3. One of the most quoted and recommended personal finance books of all time, what 1926 book by George S. Clason dispenses financial advice through a collection of parables set 4,000 years ago in an ancient city? The answer is The Richest Man in Babylon. Question 4. Meeting new people is a common New Year's resolution. What is the name of the American geosocial networking and online dating application created in 2012 that made swiping right cool? The answer is Tinder. Question 5. Releasing its first step counter watch in 2010, what fitness electronic company is headquartered in San Francisco, California, and focuses on activity tracking wearables? The answer is Fitbit. Question 6. What is the name of the American vacation rental online marketplace company that just went public in 2020 that gives its guests the opportunity to travel like a local? The answer is Airbnb. Question 7. In the new year, getting plenty of sleep is important. What is the name of the pillow manufacturing company based in Chaska, Minnesota, founded in 2009 by Mike Lindell? The answer is MyPillow. Question 8. Always a tough resolution, quitting cigarettes is made more difficult because of what addictive chemical? The answer is nicotine. Question 9. What is the name of the Japanese organizing consultant and author who has written 4 books on organizing and is the host of the Netflix show Tidying Up? The full name of the show is Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. Question 10. Named after an ancient stela used to decipher the Egyptian scripts, what award-winning program is considered the best way to learn a foreign language? The answer is Rosetta Stone. Question 11. Getting out of debt with gazelle-like intensity is the primary focus of what author's Baby Steps to Financial Freedom? There are several hints in that question. The answer is, of course, Dave Ramsey. Question 12. A favorite charity of former U.S. President Jimmy Carter, what is the name of the international, non-governmental, and non-profit organization that builds and finances homes for the less fortunate? The answer is Habitat for Humanity. Question 13. What is the title of the self-help book about human relationships written by Dale Carnegie in 1936 that has sold over 30 million copies, making it one of the best-selling books of all time? The answer is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Question 14. Identifiable by its trademark purple and yellow color scheme, what's the name of the chain of fitness centers with over 2,000 clubs for the average person? The answer is Planet Fitness. Question 15. If your goal is to watch more movies at home, what new service from Warner Media would be a good subscription since they will be premiering all of their 2021 movies on it simultaneous with their theatrical release? The answer is HBO Max. Question 16. If you're working on your relationships, you should probably know that according to the book by Gary Chapman, how many ways are there to express heartfelt commitment to your mate? The answer is 5. Question 17. Some people will be trying to spend less time on social media sites like which global video sharing social networking service known in China as Douyin? I may be pronouncing that wrong, but it is TikTok everywhere else. Question 18. If you need motivation to start or stick to your New Year's resolutions, try reading books like Money, Master the Game, and Awaken the Giant Within by what world-famous author? The answer is Tony Robbins. Question 19. If giving up gambling is on your resolution list, you'll definitely need to avoid what company, the largest casino operator in the world, with properties like the Venetian and the Palazzo? Those are owned by Las Vegas Sands. And finally, question 20. If your goal is to spend more time behind the wheel and to see the world via road tripping, what is the YouTube channel started in 2020 that has the most unique quizzes specifically tailored to be played while driving? You should be able to get this one. The answer is, of course, this channel, ROAD TRIpVIA. I apologize, it was the last question of the year. I couldn't help myself, I had to throw in a shameless plug. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I will not be asking for anybody to subscribe or like the video or comment. Actually, that's my goal. Who knows, by July I may have already forgot. But for all of 2021, I just want to play the quizzes, let you guys enjoy the trivia, and not bother you, especially before the quiz, with all the rambling on and on that most YouTube channels do. So the goal is a less than 30-second intro and then straight into playing the quiz for all of next year. Any talking that I have will be saved for the end of the video, which is what I'm doing right now. So if you wanted to, you could just skip it and go to a different quiz or go back to whatever you were watching before the quiz. I think that's it. Thank you everybody for staying with me for the entire year. This is the end of 366 20-question trivia quizzes. I announced it yesterday at the end of the video, but I'll do it one more time. All in all, for 2020, there have been 366 trivia quizzes for a total of 7,530 questions, which blows my mind. I typed all of these out into Microsoft Word. If you add up all the questions and answers, the total words for the 2020 trivia book is 162,685. This was my New Year's resolution last year, was to write one trivia quiz a day, mostly so I could study for trivia night at the bar here where we live. But when lockdown took over, it took on a whole new reason and commitment for me to stick with it and write these quizzes. So the first lockdown of the year, when we were locked down for 4.5 months, that's when I really got into and started looking up all these questions and looking up all these categories. And by the time we came out of lockdown, I was well into it and decided I was definitely going to stick with this New Year's resolution, even though in the past I have not always, actually I've never stuck with a whole resolution for the entire year. So this is the first for me, which is pretty awesome. I could have done something worthwhile like lose weight or make money, but instead I decided to make 366 YouTube videos. Maybe I'll think of something better to do this year. Anyways, by the time you hear this, it will be New Year's Eve. I hope you had an okay 2020 and you're ready for a much better 2021. I will see you January 1st with January-themed trivia. Thank you for watching Road TRIpVIA. I appreciate it.